Welcome to this tutorial. We of course are proceeding to look at the forms, and today I would like to take you through building an interface that becomes your primary or your home interface, from where you are able to navigate through other forms, queries, and the likes. So as we do that, take your seat as I lead you through. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share and reshare this tutorial if you found it useful. Now, so for us to create the form, we need to click on the create button, just like this. Up here you have seen there is a form. This form, if you create it, will be associated to a given table. But we want to take the blank one, the blank form here, just like that, and we want to give it a name, so we will save it and give it a name. Let's call it index form like this, and then you click OK. So at the moment, of course, the form is given three different views. We have what you call form view. This is where you are able to interact with the form, enter data, delete a given thing, and the likes. The layout view just displays how the form will look like. Then finally, the design view is where you are doing your work behind the scenes to design, to develop that particular interface. So up here on design tab, you would find that there are quite a number of commands. This is a label, this is a button. Each of these commands have their own functionalities, and I'll be showing you in a while. So I can pick a label which is not going to be bound to anything and just pull it over here. It is not bound to anything, like that. And I would type something here if I wish to do so. Maybe this will be home page, like this. This is a label, so I can increase this size here like that, and maybe center it. This is simply a label, so I'm not going to match with it. So with that, I can now proceed and pick my tools. Still under the design, I want to pick commands. So these commands are going to do a number of things. One, we want to open form operations. We want to open another form from here, like that, and then we say we want to open maybe the form student. So in this case, if we are going to open a given form, we need to be sure that the field we want to refer to has got what we are looking for. But just before we proceed, let me delete that and check. When you look at the student, it's a form student is here. We have this field here, which I believe I did not demonstrate how to go about. Perhaps allow me to show you how to make. This is a combo box, combining both the typing and a drop down. So how do we make that one? I already have my table here, and this table is called the department. It has two fields, and one of the fields is ID, and the second one is department name. So I want to have this picked by my form, so that when I open, I'm able to find it. So I will click on the form student here, and then go to its design view. We want to design, and down here we are going to, let's pull these ones downwards a bit, so that we have some space. We are creating some space. just like that. We have a space there. So I'm going to pick this combo box here. I'll click on it and then I'll drop it here by drawing it. I want it to look like that. So at the moment, you see it's combo 47 unbound. Unbound simply means that it is not attached to the field that's going to give us data. So to bind it, we have to follow this wizard box. So there are three options. Either one, if you want the combo box to get values from another query or a table, then you pick option 1. If you want it to pick values that you want, you type them. You want to type, then you will select option 2. And option 3 is to find a record on your what are your the criteria. What is your criteria? Not what is your criteria that you want to use. So that is what you do. But in this case, let's go to option 1. And there we go. And we're gonna pick this department because that is where we want to pick from, which is a table as it is. Then we will click next and then select the field that we want to borrow, the one we want to have it. We click on this to move it, and there we go. So here again we need to select it. It's department name. In which order do you want to make them appear there? Is it ascending order? Is it descending order? So we'll say ascending order, and just like that we have the list here already sorted for us. And then we just finish. So still you realize that at the moment you have department name, but this component here, this element is still unbound. So how do we make it appear that it is the way it's supposed to appear? So we again click on it. Let's close this here. Then we like to put the properties and select the source. So the source for this one here is going to be department. It's going to be department. So we click on that. There you are. So when we change from what we have as from design view to form view, there you go. So if we are going to enter some values, the reason why it's not picked any values is that we don't have values yet for these two elements. Look at this one here. If we are going to say add a record, we want to add a record here. To add a record simply means it gives you a new interface where you are going to enter your values. So I'm going to type here maybe the admission number 145. And the student name is this one, Karanja Muiruri Kipkorir, like that. And we can select the date of birth from here. I'm just selecting some random value. Then I have the guardian is perhaps someone by the name James Washira. The guardian number, phone number is this one here. Quickly. Then the course, then I'll select from here. This is a course. The student is doing ICT level 5. Then I have the department. So now you see that I already have the departments here. And these departments are not within the form of student. I'm picking it from another table. It's not from the table student, rather it is coming right from the departments. So this is from the computing and informatics. I'll click on that and then I'll say save the record. So this record is already saved right now in your, if you are to check, let's go to the naked table and see whether that is now happening there. You can see there is a department here. We have a value of 1, ICT. So we already have this data there, and that is simply how to go about it, to have a list where you have a drop-down list. Having shown you that, let's go back to our index form. because here, my goodness, we needed to go to our design view, and then here at our home, let's change this. We can change this to something else. Change it to a text box. Unfortunately, we cannot be able to change it to a text box, so we do away with this. Just like this. Then we bring in this is a text box. Text box is good when you are doing maybe headings and some kind of because if we run this home to this not design but rather the form view, you can see this is not bound, so it's not picking anything. Okay, let's do away with it completely. Now I wanted to show you how to do your to open a form from here, and we can have this, and then you say form operations, then you select the form you want. In this case we want the form student, so open the form and show all records. That is the option we want to pick. So we will say here open student, open student form, like that, and then you can simply finish. So this command here is going to help us open the student form. So let me show you how that's going to happen. If we are here, then we go to this form view like this. When we click on here, you see it is opening another form. I can still have another form here. Like I want to go back from this student form. If I want to go back home, because I don't have that button here, so I can click on here and I have a button here, just like this, and then I'll see that it's going to perform form operations, going to open a form. Then I need to select which form I want to select. I want to go back to home, so open home form, then I will say finish. So once you run this command again, you see that yes, let's run it again and see whether it's going to take us home. So we go to form view, and you can see this here. When you click, you are going back to home. And that is how you create a command button that is able to open a form from another form. I would be bringing you the next lesson on how to create a report on this Microsoft Access. Thank you for following to the latter. Like, share, subscribe, send us comments so that we see where we need to improve as we do our work. Thank you for your time.